All right. Another question. I really like this one because a lot of professionals who do deal sourcing, especially on the buy side, so private equity, growth equity, venture capital, tend to be quite young analysts in the first few years of their career. So this question is, how can a young deal sourcer who doesn't have much experience still write strong outbound emails? How do we convey experience? How do we as young professionals add value to a founder who is likely much older?
Yeah, I think I've had the experience of having someone reasonably young in the team who was extremely effective. And it was a mixture of knowing a handful of the buzzwords, but it was courtesy and humility. They really worked. You know, if you're a founder and you're receiving something, you can have a sense, or you'll check the LinkedIn, you'll see who it is who's writing to you, and you'll see that they're young, you'll see that they're junior. You won't be thinking this person's going to write the check to me. You'll understand how it works. But there are points at which I think it's appreciated, the insistence that with courtesy and with understanding, with having taken the effort to really get to know them, that works. And I've seen it work many, many, many times.
Looking back at my career, when I was, sending outbound stuff as a younger, I think that it just puts more pressure on making sure your message is resonating. I think if you're young and you're worried about that, then you got to nail the messaging. But I think, the hustle factor, I like to call it, goes a long way too. And like Paul said, if you're not the decision maker, that the recipient's going to know that, maybe it's not hiding from it and it's just addressing it and nailing on the message.
Your personal experience may not carry as much weight, but remember, you're working for a firm. And if you can connect the dots with your firm, in fact, that email number 9, one of the best emails we ever got with a super connector, this person was maybe 3-4 years tops into their career, and they connect the dots between the portfolios and the customer intros. Others have built credibility with the size of the firm. You'll have to use things that are not about you personally, but about the credibility of your organization and your peers at that organization.